Hi, this is Matt with AppliancePartsPros.com. Today we'll be showing you how to repair your appliance. Remember, anytime you work on an appliance, make sure it's unplugged or the circuit breakers are off so there's no chance of electrocution. In this video, we're going to show you how to change out the Whirlpool dishwasher vent assembly. It's going to be a very easy repair and should only take a few minutes to show you how to do it. If you already have one of these, great. If not, you can click on the link below or get it at AppliancePartsPros.com. When you open up the package, you're going to get the new vent assembly. The vent assembly is located inside the dishwasher door and helps dry the dishes. The main reason you'd be changing it out is if the fan motor or the door has failed and the dishes aren't drying, or the body is damaged and you're getting water leaking on the floor. In order to change the part, we have to open up the dishwasher door. Now that we have the door open, we have to remove the vent cover. It's just held in by a couple locking tabs. If it's too tight to turn, you just take a small flathead screwdriver and just carefully tap it open. Once you have it broke free, you just turn it and lift it out. Now that we have the cover off, we're going to use the Torx 15 driver to remove the screws that hold the outer panel on. As you're taking the top screws off, you want to make sure you hold the door panel so it doesn't fall. Once you have all the screws out, I'm going to hold everything together, then lift it up. Then we're going to let the outer door drop off a little bit. And then lift it off and set it aside. Now that we have the outer door off, we're going to take the control panel off. We're going to disconnect this wiring harness. There's a little locking tab on the bottom. We're just going to press on it and release it. Then we're going to grab the Torx 20 driver and take out the screw that holds it on. Once you have the screw out, you can lift the control panel off and set it aside. Now that we have the control panel out of the way, we have access to the vent assembly. We're going to remove the wiring harnesses. There's little locking tabs on these. If you have to, you can use a small flathead screwdriver to press on them. Pull the wires out. Then we can remove the wiring harness for the wax motor. Same as before, just press on it with the little flathead screwdriver and carefully pull it off. Now that we have the wiring harness is disconnected, there's a couple locking tabs that hold it in. This upper one is loose already, so we don't have to release that. But this bottom one, we're going to take a small flathead screwdriver, push in on it. Once you have it released, we're just going to grab this black pipe right here and kind of squeeze it, and then just carefully put a little bit of pressure on the vent assembly and pull it off. Once you have it free, you can pull it off the dishwasher. Here's the old vent assembly next to the new one. If you already have one of these, great. If not, you can get it at AppliancePartsPros.com. To put the new vent assembly on, same as when we took it off, we're just going to squeeze this vent pipe a little bit and push it down onto it. Once you have it in place, you want to make sure that the locking tabs are lined up and get the bottom one snapped in and the top one lined up. Once you have it locked in place, we can reattach some wiring harnesses. First, we're going to hook up the wax motor. All you have to do is line it up, push it in. And we can do the red one for the fan motor. Just want to line it up, make sure it goes in all the way so you get a good connection. Once you have it in there, we can put the control panel back on. All you have to do is line it back up. You can see our control panel is damaged. We're just putting this in for demonstration purposes, so we're not going to change it, but if you see anything that's damaged, make sure you fix it. Once you have it lined up, we're just going to put the screw in and use the Torx 20 driver to tighten it down. Once you have the screw tightened down, we can plug the wiring harness in. All you have to do is line it up and plug it in so you get a good connection. Once you have that on, we can put the outer door back on. To put the outer door panel on, you want to make sure that the bottom tabs or cutouts right here go into the slots and the hinges on each side. Just want to line it up and set it onto the hinges like that. let it drop down. You can push it up and then lift it up into place. Once you have it in place, we can open up the door, use the Torx 15 driver to put the screws in. You want to make sure you hold everything together so it doesn't fall apart as you're opening it. And when you're putting the screws in, you just want to make sure the long ones go across the top of the control panel. Now we can put the cover on. Just want to line it up so the bottom is over here. Make sure it sits down into place. And then you can turn it so it locks in. If it's tight, you can grab the flathead screwdriver and help turn it. It should be pretty easy to turn. Once you have it installed, you can close the dishwasher door, plug it back in, and take it for a spin. Thanks for joining us for another successful repair brought to you by AppliancePartsPros.com. Check out our other repair videos on our site, Facebook, and YouTube.